Okay, I'm in my garage working on the CB750 and I'm going to swap out the horn. I've got a stock horn. I think these may have come with two, but this one has one. It sounds like this. Very imposing. By the way, I just measured the stock horn decibels, and it was right under 100, 98, 99 dB, just standing next to the bike. So I'll measure the new one just for reference. So I'm going to swap it with this Hella horn. Can't read that. Upside down. Here's what the horn looks like, though. It's a air horn style horn, and I ordered this on Amazon. It's got the two connectors. I'm hoping I can just take the two connections off of the back of the horn that's on there and bolt this guy up, and it'll work. Here's the stock horn. 10mm wrench to remove that. It says Mitsuba MBE. So I'm going to save this, of course, because it's things like this that give the bike charm. I'm mainly replacing the horn just for safety purposes, but I'm going to hang on to this because, you know, if I go to sell the bike, I want to have as many stock parts as possible. So there it is, measured at 98, 99 decibels. Okay, so I hooked it up with the same connections, just the same. And here's what happened. Ready? And I switched the wires. So it looks like I'm gonna need some additional electronics. I'm back from the store. So I ordered a relay. This is a waterproof relay. It's got two parts, plugs in. So we're gonna mount this up somewhere, hopefully in this area, under the tank. And then, so what's gonna happen now is the new horn needs more power. It needs power from the battery. So you got 5 wires on here. I'm only going to use 4 of them. And we're going to run power from the battery to the relay. And then we're going to use the old wires for the horn, the 2 horn wires in there, over there, to trigger the relay. Time for a preliminary test. I've just got it temporarily wired up just to check all the wiring. Red from the battery to the red on the relay. Blue on the relay to the horn. Black back to the battery, ground, or I can ground it over here, right there. There's another ground. And then black and white from the relay going to the old horn connections, which are just functioning as a trigger. So the old horn connections, which were on the horn, are now triggering the relay, which is taking battery power and powering the horn. Let's hear it. Oh. Let's turn it on. All right. Ready? Woo! I just measured the dB, decibels, or the loudness of this horn, and I got 103. So definitely upped it a little bit. And this thing, of course, is just way louder. I don't think I'm going to add another horn. You know, you have 2 of these. You can have 2 of these on a motorcycle, but it's kind of overkill. I think 1 is plenty. If I do want to go to 2 in the future, I could do that. But this is the upper or 500 hertz horn. You can get a 400 hertz, and then together it makes, you know, a little bit of a more complex sound. But this is fine for me. It's going to be just mounted up there. So I'm going to continue to finish up the wiring here and be back in a second. All right, it's done. There's the horn. I don't know if I'm going to paint it. Maybe. I'll paint it another color. So I ran the new wires in under here. I just grounded on the frame here where I bolted the relay onto the frame. So that's very secure, not going anywhere. All the wires are tied down. I have the one power wire coming back to the battery, and then I put the old wires over here. These were the wires that were connected to the horn, the old horn, and those are running up that way. So it's clean, just got to put the tank back on. So I ended up painting it black. I think it looks better. It's kind of tucked away there. Here's what we got. So that's basically it. Woo! Much louder. You know, it was 98 to 103, but actually decibels are not just a linear, they're exponential. So now I feel good about that. It's loud. And it's black, and it matches the frame. Thanks for watching, you guys. Safe riding.